in terms of our generation, I feel as if there has been a generation gap for quite some time, and the time is really now for young leaders, young people who've not had the chance to take that active role. Because if you think about it, we've all come from hardcore working class people. You know, some of us know our ancestral roots, some of us don't, but we all have, you know, a lot of similarities that bind us. Our parents struggled. Our parents' struggled, and it's time for March, and the time is now. You know, I think a lot of things with our generation, everyone finds it a little troubling being that leader, being that figure. But I think in the long run, I think you're going to have more people want to be, you know, at the forefront, want to make change, want to be an imperative change. And they realize that, you know, it may be not as glamorous to be the freedom fighter, like the freedom fighter isn't the baller figure, or they're not the rap figure, or they're not the entertainment figure. But, you know, it's a very rewarding experience to help someone and to enact change. And I think when you see guys like, you know, President Obama, you know, and not just him, but so many others around, you know, the globe that are like, you know, making, you know, a lot of, you know, positive progressive movements, you're going to see that, you know, impact others to do the same. You know, I understand that Obama is facing a lot of adversity, you know, and it's like, I'm not using that as an excuse to get him off the hook, but I would like to see him get another term. You know, a lot of presidents that have done, you know, a lot worse than Obama, quite frankly, have had more time, you know, to do what they can with it. And I feel like Obama would be the one, if he had another opportunity, which, you know, I'm pretty confident, you know, when it's all said and done, he will have that opportunity. I think that, you know, it'll be a lot better, the economy. And as a black man, I got to work harder. I know it's tough right now. It's a lot of arduous times. You know, that just makes me want to step up my game. You know, a lot of small business owners, they have it a lot worse than me. You know, it's a lot of people, they don't have the opportunities. But Obama, he's trying his best. You know, it's not like he's not putting these bills on tables. It's people not signing them, you know. Well, it goes back to the culture. Like, it's a very vast cultural experience. Being from Chicago, born and raised, you see so many different things that can really help just with so much. Even if you're not a native, if you were to come to Chicago for a little bit, just that little bit of time that you're here, you get acclimated quickly. It's a hustle and bustle of the city. I feel like people are very quick-witted here. They're very intelligent. They're street savvy. You know, they're intelligent people that, you know, are progressive people. You know, it's in the history books. You know, before Obama, you know, you got freedom fighters. They came from down south right to the north to make a way. So the same thing, you had Obama that wasn't from here, but he came here and made a way, from community organizing to being a professor, to, you know, to getting involved in state politics. And, you know, it's a good training ground. You know, Chicago's a place. It's not like New York, but it's unlike anything else because you really get its own, you know, type of vibe. You know, it's blue collar, it's hard working, but you get the glitz and the glamour of LA. You get the business savvy sense of New York. You get a little bit of Hollywood, you know, once again, like the LA. So it just depends on who you're around, who's training you, because I feel like a lot of the good tutelage that these politicians come from Chicago, they've been taught that, you know. Harold Washington and so on and so forth.